Okay, I'm going to start this demonstration showing you how to use the pearl knotting tool. Now, I've not used this before. I've been practicing. As you can see, I've got some odd beads and pearls here to practice on. I suggest you do that too. I've got a scrap piece of thread here, so I'm going to use this as my practice piece and show you how I've been practicing. So let's make a start. Let's pop on one of the pearls. There we go. Oops. You may be using silk thread, which has a needle on, which makes it much easier. So I'm going to thread that through. Now, what you do is you take your pearls. Let me show you. You take your pearls and you put those in your dominant hand. In this case, it's my right hand. So you take the thread, you take it over the fingers of your left hand and you drop those through the loop. You then, it's so simple, you then just pick up that thread and pull, and you will end up with the most beautiful knot, very close to you. I'm going to pop my finger on top there so it doesn't come off, because I've only got a couple on, so it hasn't got the weight to hold it. Now I'm going to turn this, because what happens is you put your thread into that V and you push like that, and you end up with a beautiful knot right close to your pearl. Now I'm going to show you how to do it again, because it is I mean, I need to practice too. It is practice makes perfect. So in your right hand, it's awkward for me because I'm used to doing it the other way, but hold it in your right hand, take it over the first two fingers, drop those through the loop, pick up the thread, pull it tight against the needle we've got here, then take your thread over that V, and I'll turn it sideways again so you can see, and then you press that up and it pops off, and you have a knot so close to your pearl, as simple and as easy as that. So I'm going to do it one more time, but it is a matter of practice. Once you know how to do it, it is literally just a matter of practice. So hold your pearls in your right hand, take the thread, drop it through the loop, take your knotting tool, pull, loop it over the little V there, pull it tight, push it up, and off you go. So we've now got another tie. That is beautiful. You won't get nicer than that. It is a really handy little tool. I always thought it was a gimmick or a gadget that I didn't need, but actually I will be using it now. So that's proved me wrong, hasn't it? So there we go. So that's a new tool for me. So I'm going to pop that on one side, take the peach pearls, which I've already knotted, and I'm going to take some white pearls that I had in my stash to complement them. And what I've done is knotted them, finished them. I've used French wire and a little spacer bead and popped a jump ring on either end. Now, I'm not going to concentrate on the beginning and end because we've covered that numerous times. So we're going to leave that for today and just concentrate on the pearl knotting and the design. So what I want to do is take these two strands, pop them over here like this, next to each other, keeping the ends as level as we can. And then I'm going to take that over there, level it up, there we go. I'm going to put one on top of the other, and then I'm going to lift up that loop of the white ones, and I'm going to pass the strand through and take it back on itself. Now this is called a lover's knot, and what we need to do is make sure, because it can get all jumbled up, we need to make sure that these ends are, but we can adjust this. Now we've got it knotted, we can adjust it, and there we are. Those two are the same. Just adjust this one for a little bit. There we go. Excuse me if my fingers are in the way. There we go. So I'm just going to pull that. So we're all nice and neat now, and we've got our lovely lover's knot, and straighten it out and get it lying nicely, because I've just disrupted it. There we go. So we've got those two strands there like that. What I also took was two pieces of chain, 4 inches long, or whatever length you want. And what I've done is I've put a jump ring on each end, and I've put a clasp on the end of each one. So I've got a toggle clasp here. Now what I'm going to do now is, actually that pearl is slightly shorter there. I'm just going to go back in and adjust that. There we go. See, it's ever so easily put right once you've got your knot in there. So what I'm going to do now is take the chain with the jump ring. I'm going to open said jump ring. There we go. Let's see if we can find another pair of pliers. There we go. There we are. And what I'm going to do, I'll start on this side, is take both of those jump rings into that one, like that. It's a very simple design, and of course with the new knotting tool, that makes it even easier. It's a joy to use, I do have to say. I'm going to be doing some more knotting later, because I've enjoyed it so much. Right, there we go. So we open our jump ring and thread these two jump rings on like that. Oops. Okie dokie. There we are, like that. There we are. There we go. So close those, that's right. Let me just pull this up so you can see a little bit better. So now what we've got is a lovely lover's knot necklace, made very, very simple. How simple was that, and how effective? And that's how we make our lover's knot pearl necklace. I hope you'll have a go at that, and I look forward to seeing what you make. So that's the end of that.